Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mansa, and in today's video I will be showing you how I make my barbecue pulled chicken in my crock pot. Yes guys, we're going to slow cook these babies and turn it into something really delicious that all the family can enjoy. This recipe is so easy and stress-free. You can just pop it into your slow cooker, go about your business, go do your job. I put it in during my lunch break. By the time I get off work, dinner is ready for the whole family. So if you would like to see how I make my delicious pulled chicken barbecue, you definitely want to keep on watching. Again, my name is Mansa and you're welcome to my kitchen. Right, so here is my crock pot. It's actually very big for this recipe, but the other size that I have is too small, so this is what I'm going to be using today. And here is a chicken, of course. You can tell that I'm not using chicken breast. That's because I prefer to use the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I find them more delicious, they're more tasty, and they're not as tough as chicken breast. But feel free to use whatever you have. I have gone ahead and washed them with water and distilled white vinegar to cut out all the grime that is still on our chicken, so it's nice and clean. Again, most people use chicken breast, so feel free to use whatever you have in your fridge. Okay, now we're also gonna need some barbecue sauce. You can use any barbecue sauce of your choice. I like the hickory smoke brand, well, from Kraft. I like this very much because of that smoky flavor that it has. I also use Baby Ray's, so use whatever you have. You're also gonna need some honey mustard. Yes guys, I love using honey mustard in my pulled pork, pulled chicken. It just complements the barbecue flavor, and the mustard gives them that kick, and the honey actually tones it down. But in case you don't have some honey mustard, you can go ahead and also use a little bit of this French's classic yellow mustard. It gives a lot of kick, but I prefer the honey mustard because of the sweetness that it brings along this dish. Okay, so I also like to add some Worcestershire sauce. Guys, this sauce right here, I always use it in all my marinades. It is so delicious. It has this very distinct and just absolutely amazing taste. I love it so much. So I'll usually get mine from Aldi. For spices, I'm going to be using some smoked paprika, as you can see. And I'm also going to be using about 1/4 cup of chopped onions. You can also use onion powder if you don't have that. I will also use some garlic powder. This is about 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Also going to use 1 teaspoon of black pepper and some salt to taste. All of these spices you can adjust based on your own taste. You will also need some ground ginger. I love ginger in my cooking. And also some ground white pepper, which complements the black pepper taste. And I'm also going to be using a little bit of my chicken bouillon. Make sure that you watch the salt because the barbecue sauce is also salty. So here are our ingredients. Let's get started. Now I'm going to put in my ingredients in my crock pot. Guys, this recipe is so easy and so hassle-free. You can get dinner or lunch ready without even stressing too much, because you just throw everything in, let it slow cook, and you are done. Really, that's how fast it is. So into my crock pot, my chicken goes in, my onions, and then I'm gonna add all my spices in no particular order, really. Just dump everything right in. If this is your first time on this channel, you are absolutely welcome. Feel free to look around. You might find a thing or two that you might like on this channel, and then you could go ahead and subscribe. Join the Mansa team. You would have fun here, I promise you. I do recipes for food, drinks, and also a lot of cooking hacks. So feel free to go through my videos. I have quite a bit of videos going on here. Now for my barbecue sauce, I'm going to put a generous amount. I used about 1 cup of barbecue sauce, and the chicken, by the way, is 1.5 pounds, so 1.5 pounds of chicken. Then I go in with my gloved hands to incorporate all that seasoning. Some people just add their barbecue sauce to the chicken and just cook it. No, I don't like that. I like the spice of my cooking. I don't do bland chicken, but feel free to cut down on the spices to suit your own taste. Now we're gonna cover our crock pot. Okay, plug it in, and what you want to do, you want to put this on high. I am putting it on high and cooking it for 2 solid hours. You want to cook this for 2 hours on high. As you can see, I did not add any stock or water to this. The chicken will release its own juices and you'll be able to see it. This is 2 hours later. As you can see, we're still going, and I'm going to open it and see how our chicken is doing. And ooh la la, guys, look at that. Look at that beauty. Oh my God, by this time your house should be smelling so good. It should be smelling so delicious. I promise you. You can see the fat from the chicken has already started floating to the top. That is an indication that we are almost there, guys. So this is what our chicken looks like. You want it to be so tender that you can use 2 forks and just pull it. It's pulled chicken, so you want to be able to just shred it. This is what it looks like, as you can see. There we go, nice and up close. So yeah, I'm just using 2 forks and just going in to shred the chicken into little pieces. Now you could shred it as little as you want, or if you like it more chunky, you can also leave it as a little bit more chunkier, but I like to pull mine as much as I can, so that's just what I'm doing over here. And also you can tell that the chicken broth has infused with the barbecue sauce, and what we have right now is nothing but deliciousness. So yeah, just go ahead and pull. This is what it looks like. This is perfect for that office potluck. I'm working from home, so I miss all of this, but it's so perfect because you could just carry the whole crock pot and take it to work, plug it in, keep it on warm, and by the time it's lunchtime, you guys have delicious fresh meals waiting for you. And this is what it looks like. So now that I've shredded everything, I'm gonna cover the pot back up and let it cook on high again for another 15 minutes. Yes, so that all the shredded chicken, all the parts that were not infused in the sauce would also get all of the sauce coated into it. You would love it. So another 15 minutes and you will be done. In the meantime, I like to take it up a notch by making some homemade slaw, some coleslaw, and all I'm using is half a cabbage. Yes, all you need is some cabbage. Make sure you shred it into little pieces and wash it thoroughly. And for that, I am going to be adding some black pepper, some mayo chop. Yes, guys, this is just a combination of mayo and ketchup, and I love it. And also some salt to taste, and I'm also going to be using some apple cider vinegar to cut out that ammonia taste from the cabbage. And this is what it looks like. Simple, easy, and very delicious. Yes, guys. This is going to add some crunch to our delicious sandwich that we're going to add. Feel free to leave it out if you don't like, if you do not like cabbages, but I do have another option for those of us that like some crunch on it, okay? So we're going to move on to assemble a sandwich. This is the bread I'm going to be using today. Feel free to use any sandwich bread of your choice. I'm going to be using some sweet Hawaiian, okay? You can use the little itty bitty ones to make some sliders. So on my skillet, I'm going to be adding some butter because we're going to be toasting these buns on the skillet. It's going to be so delicious, almost like a restaurant burger style. So just put it on the butter, and my stove is on high, so you want to stay right there. And I'm just going with my tongues and just pull it around the just move it around the skillet so that all that butter will get infused into the buns. If you are enjoying this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps me and my videos, and it also lets me know what type of videos you want me to put out. Also, feel free to check out my second channel at Home with Mansa for home organizing and shopping and DIYs. And here we are after a couple of minutes. This is what we have, nice and toasty. And you want to do this when you're just ready to eat, because you do not want your sandwich to get all soggy. So we do this assembling when we're ready to eat. I'm just going to go ahead and toast the rest of the bread, and we will assemble a beautiful sandwich and plate it up for you guys to see what it looks like. So here we go. I'm putting my slaw first. You can add as much or as little as you want. So this is our cabbage coleslaw that we made. Feel free to add as much or as little pulled chicken as you want. Okay, it all depends on who's eating. You just want to add a generous amount, and as you can see, it is really moist and saucy and absolutely delicious. This is another option for some crunch. I'm going to be adding some of that French's fried onions. Guys, this is so delicious. I went off camera and added more to my own sandwich. It was that good. Then just add the top bun back on, and you guys, look at what we just created. Delicious. Dinner's ready, lunch is ready, kids can enjoy. This is a very delicious meal. I hope you get to try it with the slaw and the fried onions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next one. Until then, stay safe. I love you all. Bye.